Hi Jaidene, this is Mr. Nash. This is your second blog post. You got a 4 in your last one, which was a U. So just by scrolling through, it looks like you've got a lot more added to it. So like your last one, I'm just going to go through it all and see what you've got. Okay, so you've got quite a few prezzies. Try not to go overboard on prezzy. And if you do, you need to make them very interactive. Okay. Okay, internet's been a bit slow. It's got one on film opening to what they should do. Can you given a few alright examples, and you've got an example of 7. Does it play? Have you put the actual clip in here? You should, otherwise it gets a bit boring. Okay, so you got that one. Okay, what about mise en scène? Okay, so this is your prezzy on mise en scène. Good, you've got what it includes, but it's too text heavy. Okay, you need images, pictures, otherwise it doesn't really explain what you're doing enough. Okay. What's this sound? Watching amazing presentation. Watching amazing. Is this someone else's Okay, it'd probably be better if you did your own one rather than use another example. Okay, because it's showing someone else's work, which is not what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, is this your work? Is this your? You need to sort out all the grammar, full stops. It needs to fit. Okay, it's quite good, but you need to sort out how you write. Okay, otherwise it's not going to be. It's quite basic and minimal. Sorry, it's just all being a bit slow. Okay, so you've got a screenshot of a poplet. You might want to just put in the poplet thing. You've got quite a few things. Good. Explain what the film before the film is good. You might want to chuck in the film before the film video on Vimeo. Bit of your prelim research, what you're going to do. Good. Try and mix it up. Don't put like prezzies next to each other, poplets next to each other. Like go in between them all. Couple of the things you're going to use. Maybe actually take pictures of the actual ones you used. It's a bit more creative. Got your 2 beginners and Zena's blog. Good, that's what you meant to do. Mood board showing iconic images. Good, okay, you've got a couple films. Remember, this is a TV show, not a film. You've got to be careful. We need a bit more explanation on this. Okay, so you've got 7 in here, art of the title. You need to say how it's going to link together. Okay, let's see where this takes you. Okay, so this takes you to the art of the title. You need to go into much more detail. What prezzy? I can't see this prezzy. Okay, you need to be more careful. Screenshots. Okay, of your scripts. Good. Filming on location. I like it. So you got more shots. So you got video. Let's have a look at this. Okay, it's quite random. Okay, so this you filming on set. Good, okay. A bit better. The noise is quite noisy. Be careful. What's this? Editing team production. Good, okay. I like it. Well done. Showing you actually working. Again, some screenshots on set. Good. You've got to sort out your full stops, punctuation. All of that needs to be in there. So it's going to be a 15. Okay. Give examples of other films similar. That other 15. Have you ticked this off? No, so this is what you're kind of going through. Good. Okay, kind of analysing what you've got. Well done. You need to go into much more detail. Okay, get in here, sort all of this out, otherwise it looks quite messy. You've got your prelim task, well done. Sit down with me and I'll show you how to change the date so it goes down to the bottom. We'll watch that. I watched it earlier, which was actually pretty good, but we just need to put it down, so well done on that. Good, you've got the director. You need to say their names, not this director. You need to write this like put it in italic, capital letters. Okay, it's quite. You need to do it in a lot of detail. Don't just say these. You need to say who they are. You can go into much more detail. Alright, so it's better than it was. Okay, you're covering some of this stuff, but you need to go into much more detail. You need to be much more creative. Okay, a lot of your things are quite basic, so go through this and go into much more detail. Use this as a checklist. Okay, don't just do one as minimal just so you are doing it. So we look at this. So you got in here before, you got 4. Okay, so 0 to 7 is a U, 8 to 9 is an E, 10 to 11 is a D, 12 to 13 is a C, 14 to 15 is a B, 16 to 20 is an A. Okay, you have just got into here. Okay, I'm gonna get you like 8, 9. Okay, 8 or 9, which is like an E. Probably just about, if I'm being generous, a 9. Okay, because you have got a few things on there and you have kind of worked through the list, but you need to really kind of go into much more detail and expand everything further and be much more creative. Okay, so please use this feedback and kind of go into a much more detail. Thank you.